Hello everyone, welcome. Welcome Greedra. Welcome Jam, welcome Holly. Welcome Nimmernimin. Welcome on in everyone. Welcome Archibald. Yeah, so like, last time there were like a couple issues with the rigging. But I think I've resolved them. So welcome in everyone. Okay, I'll I'll end the bit, but I am transforming this into a new regime because I found out what happens if you set the rotational drag to maximum in PNG Tuber Plus, and it was like too good not to show off. It was just like moving one slide around. Yeah, I'm quite happy with this. So there will be a new redeem. 1 second, let me revert to normal form. Just 1 second. Hey, oh, pretend you can't see that. I did not mean to break the fourth wall there, but yeah. Sorry, that was too fun not to show off. I stumbled on that by accident. But I am there. There should now be the wobble mode redeem active. I think it's better. I kind of make it expensive. I hope that's okay. Partly because I think it's funnier if it's just like a somewhat rare thing. But also because... Oh, hell yeah. Nimmernimin, you have points. Wow, I did not know if anyone had enough. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. So yeah, my setup is quite scuffed because the program I use for my PNG tuber does not have like any external integration. So I can't just make Sammy do it directly, so I have to manually swap models, which is totally fine. But all the more reason to consider switching PNG tuber programs. I don't know if I'll be able to recreate this exact effect again, which would be a bit sad. So yeah, that's wobble mode. I think it kind of fixed with the jellyfish theming. And welcome to May. Welcome. Yeah, I was quite happy with this when I found out I could do it. Anyways, without further ado, let's review the first mammal. Or sorry, we don't even have adjectives. I'm lost in wobble mode. I hope you forgive me. What am I doing? Let's spin some adjectives. Oh, good question. I have gone wobble brain, I'm afraid. Broken. Broken is good. Broken is really good. I'm worried it's gonna be like some will feel very this is broken and some will feel this is very not broken, but I feel the like typical mammal we get might be a bit tough. But then I guess like say what you will about like default common grass mouse or what have you, it's not broken, you know? It's like if you're just a normal rat or bat, that's perfectly functional. Greedy is really good. Let me add that. Oh, Greedy is on the wheel. I'll refund you unless you just want me to add it a second time. Because that is something I could do, which would just double its odds. Or I can refund. You know, I'll just... How do I refund? 1 second. Oh, just add any of the 7 slothful. Okay, perfect, perfect. That's much easier. Slothful is really good, especially because sloth is a possible role. Imagine getting a sloth when slothful is the adjective. And yeah, Archibald, I'm pretty happy with this. Yeah, if anyone else wants to recreate this, just like set up a big of rigging in PNG Tuber, like just have a few sprites, and then set up your like body sprite, your torso sprite, you have like maximum rotational drag. Yeah, I think we have to. So let me give attribution here. Redraw. Wonderful. All right, let's roll the next adjective. Redeeming which? Wobble mode or add an adjective? You can, either one's fine. Wobble mode has a 5-minute cooldown, but that's just because I don't want anyone getting scammed since the period is 5 minutes anyways. So if you want to re-redeem. Yeah. Oh, envious. Excellent. Yeah, I really don't. You can redeem if someone wants to like add 20 adjectives in a row to the wheel, though. Oh, envious is again already on there. So feel free to switch. I can check the other sins. Like gluttonous. So I owe you a redeem. So your next one's free because envious was already on there, and prideful. Yeah. I think I get the pattern. So let me just. Yeah, gluttonous is not on here. You have so many points, Screecha. Wow. Oh wait, I need to attribute you.
Wow, that was
Lo-Fi Lady, thank you so much for the raid. I am currently in wobble mode, as you can tell. Wait, I can attribute you. Welcome. Let me shout you out. 1 second. Sorry, things are a bit slower in wobble mode. But yeah, Lo-Fi Lady is a wonderful streamer. Streams like a big variety of games. Really comfy, really good game selection. Definitely recommend. Also a fan of wheels. Wrathful. Yeah, Wrathful. 1 second. Yeah, Wrathful is on here already. Let me see if Prideful is on here already. Prideful is not on here. I can check out Lustful, I think is less. Or Lusky. I don't know which one we'd be going with. And what other sins are there? What's our sin count right now? But yeah, thank you so much for your raid. What were you up to? And no worries at all if you need to raid and run. I do that all the time. Yeah, wheels are so fun. I'm a big wheel fan as well. Oh, that's it? That's all 7? Perfect. You're good, I think. If you got like, I think you're exactly equal. If you, I mean, given all you've done for me and all you've done for this channel, if you got like a free redeem or 2 in there, I really don't mind. And these are very good as a thematic pack. But yeah, I wasn't really counting. I think you're good. Chain Geckos, big turn-based RPG, really heavy stories. That seems sweet. I hope you had fun with it. Yeah, welcome everyone. I'm Young. I'm about to exit wobble mode because I believe the wobble mode timer is up. I really wish should automate this, but I have no way of doing so. I actually probably could if I set up auto hotkey, because in theory I would just need to, I could set up like costume toggles and just have it focus the cab and like keyboard input the costume toggle button. But it's probably at that point just easier learning some PNG tuber software that actually has proper semi-integration. Yeah, big fan of wheels. Wait, how many? That's 2 adjectives that we have. So yeah, for anyone new here, any raiders, I'm young, I review every mammal. We're up to 567 now. And we choose 4 random criteria. So this is a mix of just a pool of English adjectives and some viewer submissions. And those are the criteria we review the mammals for that given stream. And we usually get through about 20 per stream. Yeah, we choose broken and energetic. Hell yeah, I love Like, yeah, I'm a big mammal fan here. Though it's funny, I wasn't really particularly into mammals. Like, I chose mammals more out of like them fitting the format. I had the idea of just reviewing every species in some class, like, you know, class originally, but I can have like some particular fondness. Oh my god! Oh my god, Marigold! Thank you so much! Wow, all these rigs, thank you! Welcome everyone! Let me shout you out. Hope you had a great stream. Those like I guess this was Windows 98 today. But the like old PC games you stream are always so fun. Yeah, check out Marigold and check out Lo-Fi Leg if you haven't already. Both wonderful streamers. But yeah, so I'm young. I was just saying I'm on a quest to review every mammal. There's 5,416 species of mammals. And I've made it through a bit over 10% of them now. It should take me at my current pace about 2.5 years to get through them all. Every stream, we roll new criteria to review the mammals on, so we're halfway through doing that. The 2 adjectives we've rolled so far are broken and energetic. And we'll have a couple more to get through soon. Thank you so much for the follows, everyone. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome Washa, welcome Marigold, welcome Sarjuice, welcome Neko, welcome Lo-Fi Leggy, welcome Neo Zero, welcome Malibe, welcome Boomer K-Bomb. I hope I got everyone. This is a lot of people. Thank you all so much. Welcome LGK. They do add DLC species mammals, so I'm completely cheating. I'm just using the ones from like a textbook that came out in 2008 called like Handbook of Mammals of the World or something like that. There's all these like similarly named books that I find hard to keep track of. I think it's just Mammal Species of the World actually. And yeah, welcome Borbfan, and welcome for growing Grover all the time, and welcome Name. I don't know if I welcomed you in, but welcome everyone. And thank you so much, Washa. Yeah, Greacher did a wonderful job on this model update. I'm so happy with it. So yeah, they're like constantly discovering new mammals and reclassifying them all. So I am cheating by using this textbook by 2008. Yeah, they do sometimes take them out. They sometimes merge mammals. They sometimes split up mammals. Unfortunately, mammals do go extinct. But so I'm just using this one fixed list, but it's pretty comprehensive. Maybe at the end of the stream, if I'm feeling particularly motivated and miss the project, I'll try and do some catching up and review all the newly discovered species. Yeah, I'm with you. Also, welcome Corey Rice. They should not go extinct. It's kind of messed up that they do. And welcome Growing Grover all the time. Welcome in, everyone. Oh my goodness. So let me spin a couple more adjectives, and these will be today's criteria. Yeah, exactly. These are the true mammals. All the new ones are like kind of fake. Sweltering. That's like almost impossible, but I try and go with what the wheel gives me. Does anyone? I can go by like, it's a big of a cop-out, but I can go by the habitat, I guess, right? Like if it lives in the desert, that might contribute to sweltering score. I have really no idea how to like review a typical mammal on how sweltering it is. But I'm not a coward. I've only ever vetoed like one adjective, and it's early on when I was a coward. I'm gonna try my best to veto as few as possible. But sweltering's gonna be tough. Sweltering time. Excellent. And strict. Okay, these are like... The first couple were okay. But these really ended up being a kind of brutal selection. This is not the easiest roles I've had. If anyone has ideas on how sweltering or strict different mammals are, or just some general guidelines for reviewing that, I greatly appreciate, because I have no idea how to do this, but nothing I haven't done before, nothing I haven't had to figure out. We can kind of go by vibes, it'll be fine. So now we have the big wheel with every species of mammal. Let me just scroll through this. I feel like I don't give a... It's like hard, because it's like struggles to load them all. But yeah, there's 4,000 mammals on this wheel. Apparently this wheel can only just... The wheel graphic will only display 1,000 at a time. Because of like pixel limitations, basically. There's just not enough room. Every wedge would have to be less than a pixel thin if you were trying to display all of them, but it assures me against skill random, nonetheless. But like once we get down to fewer than 1,000 remaining, we might actually start to notice the wheel reducing in number. Fergensigi X habitat, yeah. Fergensigi is also a good sweltering score indicator. Strict is gonna be tough. Yeah. You could have a sweltering vibe, I think. Like high energy and maybe a bit aggressive. How much the mammal adheres to rules. You know what? That's like general enough that I could put it to use. Like if there's like a fruit-eating bat that doesn't eat figs, because apparently like every fruit-eating bat we've rolled, it'll mention how much they love figs. So if we hit one that eats pears, for example, that's kind of a rebel. That is not strict. So the first mammal of the stream, and I think you're about to get a really good representative, because, you know, as you might imagine, it's not like there are just as many beluga whales and orcas as there are, like, rats and mice. There is definitely weighting in the pool of all adjectives that heavily favors small rodents and bats and things of this nature. So you kind of have a default guy on this stream, and the MYS in this genus name is an indication that yes, this is one such thing. And we have the Atlantic forest climbing mouse. Yeah, I'm sure they'll give us that kind of information on some of these. The Atlantic forest climbing mouse, or the long-tailed climbing mouse. We can't really evaluate how long its tail is, but I love climbing mouse. There's something very cute about that as a species name. It utilizes the ground more than the understory in isolated forests. Okay. It is a good mouse. It's like very rotund, has a funny expression. Kind of a strange face, you know? But like, I always like that. It's fun when they kind of stray from default mouse in appearance. Oh, this is a good mouse. Really good mouse, Stephen. It's so round. It's such an orb. And those, like, the eye here. This is so precious. Wonderful. Yeah, that's a good point. Anything like arboreal or that lives in dense jungle, like it's not gonna be sweltering. It has fur, but like pretty typical mouse fur. If anything, it looks a bit on the shorter side. this image was by Leonardo Merson. Let's copy that into the document. And again, ignore these ratings. These are just the like random stock numbers that appear every time. We of course just rolled this, so we have yet to score it. Does anyone have, like, hopefully we'll get some information, but if not, does anyone have a view of how strict this mouse looks? Do you think this mouse would be cool with you sleeping over at your friend's house? Does this mouse let you watch PG-13 movies? Many such questions. Hey, welcome Ilya, welcome. Let's read a bit more about this mouse. Hey, welcome Hoborg. It does look like a tough boss. Yeah, I could see that. Bit big on the strict side. Nocturnal has been captured on the trees and in the ground. It is implicated to damage cacao plantations. Maybe that goes against the strip score. Hey, I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I feel I have like more energy to stream recently. I think I was just like very frustrated with my like tech issues, but I got a new laptop by accepting that my like old one's dead. And if everything's like flowing smoother and it gives me some like artificial sensation that things are on the up and up, you know? It's no longer like stuttering as I go. It's like the stupid things. Yeah. That's how I'm feeling. I'm feeling not very strict and quite energetic. And only barely broken. Yeah, that's a good point. It's just this. I feel like part of strictness is being a rule follower. And if this thing is like going around destroying cacao plantations, that's a sign it's not a rule follower, you know? I have a ton of other information. And also the fact that, okay, despite being an arboreal mouse that's sometimes captured on the ground, it feels like a little bit of a rebel, you know? Is it broken though? It seems very functional. I also just there could be like broken in the game balance sense, but I don't know how I feel about that. And I'm gonna give like nothing a high broken score, because I kind of think mammals have it figured out for the most part. I'd feel so cruel calling a mammal broken. But could you in an endearing way, like a platypus or an echidna. It's like strange enough that like I lovingly want to say it's kind of broken, or like one of those really weird Tenrex. Energetic? You have to have energy to be a climbing mouse. Like a mouse I don't think of as, well, they're a bit frantic, but a lot of the time they're just kind of chilling or something. But the climbing mouse strikes me as especially energetic. Sulking? I agree with this thing where it has the like leaves as shade because it's not out in the sun. Let me just check its like habitat information again. Like landkick forest and lowland forest, dry forest and scrub. Closed and open. They're not exclusively closed. And this does seem like kind of quite hot. This is quite tropical of a climate, but it doesn't have super heavy fur, which I think helps. I think that's kind of a middling vulturing score. And yeah, I think this one is kind of a rebel. I'm feeling like a 58 strictness, but maybe that's crazy. So, rate of cacao plantations. Sometimes on the ground. Weight rotund. Just a good mouse. Yeah, maybe like nothing crazy. Just a good mouse. Maybe that's a bit too dismissive, but you know, it's not like there's nothing very bizarre about this. I think what I'm saying makes sense. I stand by it. Hey, welcome Higa, welcome. We just finished reviewing the first mammal of the stream, the long-tailed climbing mouse. Let's spin another mammal. Hey, thank you for the follow. Thanks so much. Yeah, and welcome, Musui. Welcome. It is quite long. I feel the photo almost doesn't do justice because it's cropped out. I wonder if we can get the full image on the full tail length. Yeah, here we go. That is quite an impressive tail. Oh shit. Okay, maybe I should update it. I'll keep it in mind for the future at least. That is very useful to know. Broken in competitive play. Dobsonia, I remember. I think Dobsonia is something good. I think this might be... No. It's a similar name. We'll see. I think I might just be confusing this with another genus. No, yeah, they're just naked back. Oh, yeah! The ones that, like, the exposing bucks. It roosts in groups. All these giant backs are like in Australia and the Pacific. I wonder why that ended up playing out like that. All the like flying foxes, all the fruit bats, the giant ones, can should be found in these places. Okay, let's see if we can get an image of this. None on an actual list. Have an illustration at least. Yeah, my room has like kind of a draft in it. I'm like visiting my parents in Canada over the vacation, and I definitely wouldn't mind being a touch more sweltering. Number 86. Wait, there is no. Oh, no, it's just there. I can't count. I love a lot of these fruit packs just look so puppy. You know, they just have a dog's head. It's crazy. This one is no exception. I guess that's where the like flying foxes comes from, but it's so crazy the variety of faces you get on bats. Now, backs are the one volume of Handbook of Mammals of the World where these illustrations are sourced that doesn't have like a singular illustrator from what I know. I don't actually know who drew this, and I think there's like no way to find out without like actually buying the book, which maybe I should do. I'll just put the source at least. Greedy because tiny dragon. Yeah. Yeah, backs are greedy for sure. So this was the penniet naked back fruit bat. God, that's like unsayable. I butchered that badly. Let's see if we can read anything more about this, because just from the illustration I don't really have much of a sense of how this will score. It's gregarious? Okay, good to know. Roosting in small groups in cave twilight zones. I did not know a twilight zone was like a real thing. I feel like a moron for saying that. Is like a twilight zone an actual like geographical term? Well, there's this, but that, which I think I have heard of, but that can't be what they're referring to. These can't be like, because I remember like, you know, I love the Deep Ocean. I love reading about the Deep Ocean, and I know that is one of the names of, yeah, one of these layers. But that can't be what this means. There's no way these are like deep underwater. So what the hell do they mean by in cave twilight zones? And it can't be this thing either. That's like, unless it just follows the sunset, which should be quite beautiful, but that cannot be what it means. And yeah, maybe this is what they mean. A deteriorating area surrounding a central business district. That's definitely what they mean, right? Like, they live near the commercial center of the cities, but in the, like, you know, the places that are on the down kick. I think we've cracked it. That's the you know, when you eliminate the improbable, whatever remains, no matter how... When you eliminate the impossible, whatever remains, no matter how impossible is the truth, these things live near the business district. It's the only explanation, I'm sorry. Yeah, figs, what can I tell you? I promised you at the start, fruit-eating bats love figs. Once again. Okay, I feel like the Twilight Zone thing could be the basis of some of these scores. Again, I feel bad calling any species broken, but I have to do it. And between the, like, naked back... Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Is it an availability thing or a preference thing? It must be, like, mostly an availability thing, but I know for at least one bat, it did state that it, like, actively chose figs over other fruits as preventing. And of course that could come from availability, right? Like if it's what you're accustomed to eating, you've evolved to eat it. But I do like to imagine that they are rare or something, and the bats will just go out of their way to find figs because it's their favorite delicious treat, even though it's almost certainly wrong. It's almost certainly just what grows in Indonesia where all these bats live. Like Papua New Guinea and Australia as well. But yeah, between living in the Twilight Zone and having a naked back, feels a little broken. Energetic. All the talk is about, like, how they roost, where they hide. They don't, like, hunt or anything, they just kind of eat fruit. I think these are, like, low energy in a good way. They don't need to bother around with any of the high energy stuff. Sweltering? They live in caves. That's like protecting them from the heat, right? It is quite tropical location, so I should take that into account. But I'm thinking like 98 or something. Strict. They followed the rules. They followed the rule that all fruit-eating bats eat figs, which was my like exact example as something that could factor into fruit scores. I feel like a bit of a hypocrite if I can say these were at least somewhat strict. They break the rules of not having a naked back though, but a lot of bats seem to. I think these are mine oaks. What's with these guys and figs? They live in the twilight zones, possibly adjacent to commercial districts. You know, every downtown core has that nearby cave full of pannietensis fruit bats. Let's roll another mammal. Parameles nasuta. A bandicoot! Let's go! Oh, I love bandicoots. I also love I had no sense of what a bandicoot looked like from Crash Bandicoot, right? Like, it really doesn't convey the... Understandably so, it's like a fun cartoon character, but it really does not convey the actual species at all. So like for most of my life, I knew that a bandicoot was a real animal, and I knew Crash Bandicoot was modeled on one, but I still had no idea what a bandicoot could possibly look like. But yeah, all these like small marsupials I find very fun. Yeah. Knuckles, I think Knuckles is even more extreme. Knuckles really does not prepare you for what an echidna looks like. Which is fair. I have no idea how you'd make like a realistic anthropomorphic echidna without it being a little horrifying, you know? They kind of understandably took an artistic license there. Yeah, welcome so many. And yeah. I guess not a lot, like, Sonic, you just know what a hedgehog looks like, so it's fine not gigging. But yeah. If your only basis for hedgehog was Sonic, which I'm sure for at least one kid must have been the case, right? It's not like everyone day one learns about the hedgehog. It's no like sheep or dog. That would be I'd love to imagine what a kid might think an actual hedgehog would look like had they only have Sonic as a reference point. Cats are just like big. That is God, look at it. Look at that snow. Look at those little ears. I love when ears are little or when they're big, you know? These are poached, right? Because it turns out like not all marsupials are, but I think this mostly like the New World, the American opossums are. Yeah, these are poached. Welcome to Mager. Yeah. No, medium size. If your ears are normal size, get out of here. Long-nosed bandicoots are solitary individuals, interacting little when not mating or parenting. For a second, I thought it was saying a common prey is the introduced red fox, which would be awesome if these things like just devoured the local red foxes. That would be great. Unfortunately, it seems to be the other way around. Let's look at more images. I don't have my long-nosed bandicoot fixed quite yet. Look at this one in someone's house. It is crazy that this could just happen to you if you live in Australia. Like, I guess like that must be what it's like hearing that you can get like raccoons and skunks in your house in the US. If that's not something that's like native to your area, but it's just so funny imagining going down to get a snack in the middle of the night and stumbling upon this, you know? Thank you so much. Don't worry, we will get plenty more bats to incorporate this data for their sweltering score. I know, I love the pose on this one so much. This is a really good image. I do appreciate everyone doing all this thermoregulation research for me. because I really had no idea what to do with sweltering. And this image was from Deb Killer. I like how we had the long-tailed climbing rat, and now we have the long-nosed bandicoot. If long was an adjective today, we'd be losing our minds. Broken? Is it like... Is it like placental mammal-centric to say this guy looks kind of weird? Like, I love it. Again, it's very much a compliment when I say this guy's quite alien to me. But I hope I'm not like over-centering placental mammals, because marsupials are so peculiar to me. See, I don't know, there's so much information on Wikipedia already, I don't know how much more I'll be able to get from here, but might as well take a look. Remain in their guest by night, by day, and emerge after dusk to forage. There are several bouts of activity during the night, sometimes with a hiatus of just 1 to 2 hours just after midnight. And animals return to a nest before the first light of dawn. You know what? This sounds like a curfew to me, which definitely increases their strict score. Let me just move out of the way so I'm not covering so much about this. I should probably shrink this capture down, but I want the text to be as readable as possible. But I should just zoom in on GBIF too, because I know a shockingly high number of people watch the stream on mobile. I imagine it's a miserable enough experience as it is. I might as well throw a bit of a bone and make this slightly more legible. Insects and invertebrates, but some small vertebrates. I wish they'd elaborate on which small vertebrates the bandicoot... Sorry, let me get my head out of the way. Which small vertebrates the bandicoot eats, because that's very curious and a bit alarming that this thing... Is it eating mice or something? It's kind of messed up. That should be a bit less obstructing. Adult males are 25% heavier and 10% longer than adult females. Snout is elongate. A gap gives you cooler environments. Thank you, excellent. So this thing is not sweltering. It's a little broken to me, it's just too strange for me to not give it a 202 or something here. Energetic. It's a forager. Oh, here's some stuff about its nest construction. Maybe that'll be good. It's constructed in dense undergrowth among deep leaf litter and usually comprises a shallow scrape on ground surface that's lined with dry grass and leaves. Crash is energetic. Maybe that can factor in. They talking about bouts of activity makes it sound like these are high energy creatures. This looks like an energetic creature right here. I think the conclusion is these are energetic. And yeah, they follow a curfew, so they're quite strict. I don't know if we're gonna get... I feel I want to go a bit higher even, because I don't know if we're gonna get anything better than follows this curfew. What can I reasonably expect? Imagine just going downstairs and there's one of these guys. Yeah, but if they're like a gap teacher cooler environment, so I imagine that says something about their habitats. And if I look at the range, well, it does actually get quite far north. So yeah, maybe we draw the opposite conclusion. Maybe these are kind of sweltering. Because this is like getting quite... My understanding is the climate like up here in Australia, that's quite sweltering. And if these are not capable of thermoregulating above 30 centigrade, I think that's going to cause problems. So yeah, I think this is actually sweltering. But like some of them are quite far south where I think the temperature's quite moderate. So maybe I won't give it a crazy high score. Maybe like a 168 or something on balance. Because some of these are really quite sweltering, I imagine. We probably gave a bit too much weight to crash in this review. I wondered what you'd imagine a bandicoot looks like if your only exposure was crash and you had to think really hard. I watch a video called something like Ken Argus try to draw what a real bandicoot looks like while in the background while doing dishes or something. Perfect. Long-nosed bandicoot. Interesting. Yeah, these gonna make extra Tasmania. But I'm sure like there's not gonna be a giant variety in bandicoot. Thermoregulation. I'd be excited if there was. Someone look into that. And I gave it a pretty moderate score. I feel good about that then. Thank you so much for the bandicoot thermoregulation information. Okay, let's spin one more mammal. Then I'll take a quick break because Twitch is scheduling an ad break pretty soon. Lonchorhina orinocensis. Sword-nosed bat. That is a fun descriptor. The Orinoco sword-nosed bat. It's found in Colombia and Venezuela. God, I hope we get pictures because that like conjures such strangeness. Nope. No images. Can we at least get illustration, please? Number 21. Wait, Lixix Furchikul? Okay, that I will feature in if it's about the long-nosed bandicoot. Specifically, that lowers its score. It's getting an Angichu now. It has a cooling mechanism. Thank you, LGK. Appreciate that immensely. I am so grateful for like how much like yeah, a lot of people like either have random like mammal knowledge or stumble on something cool. It is like a lot to juggle doing these myself. So if you ever like find something cool about one of the species, I'm always more than happy to hear about that. Also, wait, huge breaking news. The Orinoco sword-nosed bat, at least compared to its peers, is tiny. Look at that relative size of 21, which is the one we just got. Insane nose. They were not kidding. This is like a parody of weird bat noses. Like, this thing is making fun of the leaf nose bats. It's like a caricature. Let me paste that species name. What was the common name again? It was the Orinoco sword-nosed bat. That's right. It's such a good nose, right? This is like a narwhal or something. This is a unicorn. That's so funny that that is possible. Also, the ears? I feel like if I had a normal nose, we'd be talking about how crazy the ears are, because the ears are also gargantuan. They're just like overshadowed by the even more ridiculous nose. I hate to say it, but I think this thing is gonna get a very high broken score. Though again, I think broken is almost a positive on this stream, or maybe just is a positive. Rocky outcrop, crevices, and small caves. Nose leaf and ears are long, no kidding. No information on food and feeding, not much information on behavior. At least these have the like crazy ears and noses, because if not, I have no idea what we talk about. GBIF has like no info on these. I know, Niven, I've thought about this too. Like, bats in like so many ways just do not fit with other mammals. It's kind of awesome. Like, they just do insane things with their face. They like fly and echolocate. They're just so morphologically strange. But yeah. Like, it's almost like at this point I'm just like unfazed if a bat has like a nose that's 100 times longer than it should be, or has a like weird satellite dish for a face, or like looks like it has 11 mouths. Like, they almost can't shock me anymore because of the crazy things they do. Yeah, I think this is like exceptionally broken. I say that lovingly. Energetic. Not much information on this one specifically, at least on GBIF. I think bats are kind of chill. They just kind of roost a lot, you know? They are living right on the equator. Pull up this range. Are they living in... They're sometimes in caves, but these rocky outcrop crevices feel like they would get quite hot. I'm gonna say these things are sweltering. Strict. I mean, they're kind of like a rule breaker in the sense that they're definitely like bucking the norm. Even though bats are kind of expected to have weird faces, it's definitely a much weirder than average bat. I'm gonna say they're kind of lax. They're kind of chill. Yeah, I'm picking like what Niven said. Basically, crazy what bats do with their faces. Look at that nose, like, come on. If it had a normal nose, we'd be losing it at those giant bunny ears. But like, come on. Look at that nose. I feel like none of the GBIF information is like worth including, because none of it lives up nearly to the level of this image. So I think I'll leave the notes there. I think that's a perfectly fine amount of information to have about the Orinoco sword-nosed bat. I think the image says everything I need to say. Young's one snout would go crazy. The Jam posts a very snout emote. I need a snout emote. Man, there's so many. I need a bag emote. I need a snow emote. I need a Chuko emote. So I guess I kind of have a Chuko emote in this. I can't wait to make more emotes. I love drawing. Anyways, an ag's about to play. And I wouldn't mind refilling my water and stuff, so I will see you all in 4 minutes. Welcome everyone, welcome. Hope you all had a nice break. And welcome in Gogo Gabagool Crew Gremlin. And welcome in, Irigray. We just reviewed the Orinoco nose back. Still can't get over that nose. That is insane. Let's spin again. Let's spin another mammal. The audio on the like wheel spinning often lags. I'm convinced it's just because it cannot, like, it somehow scales the clicking noise to the number of wedges you can have, and it cannot handle 1,000 wedges or what have you. I'm not Cricetulus? Migratorius. Yes! Yes! The gray dwarf hamster, let's go. Hamster and gig. In some areas such as the Balkans, it gets rare, but in other areas it gets abundant, being more common than the house mouse. This thing is like common enough in Armenian Kyrgyzstan that displaces default mouse. It beats out default mouse. You know how hard it is to beat out default mouse and being common? That's insane. Could you imagine this being your like local mouse equivalent? I mean, the house mouse is quite cute, right? So it's like, I can't pretend this is like an easy trade everyone would make, but it is quite wonderful to imagine this being your mouse equivalent. You originally inhabited dry grasslands, arid steppes, and semi-deserts, but spread into cultivated land and gardens, and sometimes even buildings. See, this makes me think it's gonna get a low sweltering score, because if you evolve to be able to handle semi-deserts, and now you actually like live in air-conditioned buildings, what's like less sweltering than that, you know? Or at least insulated buildings. I guess Europe isn't super air-conditioned. I need more images of this. There's gonna be like a million of them on iNaturalist, I hope, because it seems like these are quite common. Oh my god, Psychovulpes, thank you so much. Yeah, I should say something about iNaturalist. iNaturalist is this like community crowdsourced place where people like post animal observations, and then volunteers help identify them. And they've sort of like maybe somewhat accidentally become like the only source for finding images of like 90% of mammals that have images. So they're like one of the single most useful resources for this stream, and that's why I fundraise them for that. So every $5 you donate entitles you to add one adjective to the pool of possible adjectives. So at any time, no rush or anything, if you want to add up to 5 adjectives to the pool, feel free to, and thank you so much once again. But yeah, let me know if you have any adjectives you want to add, and if you're curious what the current adjectives are, or like what they were a couple of weeks ago, as of a couple of weeks ago when I last updated them, you can see them all here. Oh my goodness. This is so cute and hamster. Look at the one that's sleeping. Also, does it like, no, this is a different observation. It doesn't then later wake up. That would be great. It is so cute. Wonderful. I have to shoot the sleeping one. They're all excellent, but I think the attribution was just Roman. Using, yeah, no. Yeah, Cricetulus migratorius. Rage dwarf hamster. Let's read more about this guy. Pigs, burrow systems, nesting chambers, food storage areas, and 2 to 5 entrances. Those are complicated burrows. Some like taxonomic chaos going on here. Fruits, shoots, seeds, small fruits, green vegetation, snails, insects, and rarely small reptiles, amphibians, and other rodents. One of them is like dwarf hamster. This is like a particularly small hamster that's eating other rodents. A bit terrifying. Stores up to like half a kilo of food. That's not nothing. In storage chambers. And gathers plants to store in hay piles for winter use, and then it wins you back. That is so cute. Was this far south as Jordan? Which might contribute to sweltering score, but I still think the fact that it's a gap cake for the desert and outlives in house is gonna bring that down. Oh yeah, very wide range. That's pretty incredible. Broken, not at all, not in the slightest. Very normal, very functional, very cute. Energetic, I mean that image really influences my score, I think. Now you know, anything burrowing doesn't feel... I like how we had tired last time and now we have energetic as this category. And yeah, I'm sticking with my guns. I'm thinking it still lives in like a higher than average climate, so that should factor in a bit. He's strict. I guess like breaking into houses does make them a bit of a rebel. What numbers the common mouse? The house mouse. That is the common mouse. So I guess like when you think of mouse, you're thinking of more likely than not house mouse. Yeah, hamster outnumbers a house mouse. Look at sleeping there in crazy burrow situation are I think the points I want to highlight. Alright, let's spin another mammal. Sorry if you just got a burst of noise there. That happens with Wheel of Names sometimes. Calomys, another mouse. Very rodent heavy stream today. I mean, they all tend to skew a bit that direction, but this one has felt like quite a lot more than average. The Cotinga Vesper Mouse. Or Rejected Vesper Mouse. How can I get that name? That's so sad. Why is it the Rejected Vesper Mouse? Predators include the barn owl. Wait 1 second, my cords are all tangled. There we go. Poor Buggy. So are there any images? Oh, there are. There is an image. God, it looks so cozy there. Yeah, Vesper means like of the night or of twilight or something, right? In Latin, I've like looked it up before because we get Vesper backs all the time. And we've gotten like Vesper something else at least once. This is like a fallen angel, you think? God, he is so cute. I would love to just live in a little crevice in the wall. Like that, you know? Rejected from heaven, mouse. Common in cultivated fields. Really not. Granivorous is such a fun word. No indication as to why it's the rejected Vesper mouse. Hey, welcome back, welcome. I love that container ship post you gigging. Repcorg. I'm still thinking about that. Welcome in. I hope I am. This is not the gray dwarf hamster. Let me update the species. So the gray dwarf hamster is also wonderful. This is the... an expulsus, like really rubbing that in. The rejected Vesper mouse. Do you think there's any source about why it's called that? It seems like the name, because I assume it comes from the, it's like tied to the Latin name expulsus, and that is from 1841, so I don't know if I feel great about our odds of like getting some good explanation for this. Baffling. I mean, I feel like emotionally it is broken, right? It's the rejected Vesper mouse. Poor Buggy. Energetic, it does look like it's kind of sulking in here. Sweltering, it does look like it's got protection from the heat. But that climate is pretty brutal. I think it's like well in the Amazon. And there was that whole thing about how mice are apparently ill-adapted for the heat. Yeah, I think the fact that shaking itself from the heat actually, if anything, points to it being sweltering. Strict. I guess if we're going with the devil thing, it's probably a bit lax. It's probably does not care for the rules. Why is it rejecting thus messed up? Look at it all cozy in its crevice. Oh, it should be a mouse living in a hole in the cliffside. I think that's good. I think that's good for the rejecting Vesper mouse. Oh, Microsciurus. It's gonna be a tiny squirrel. I'm looking forward to this. Santander dwarf squirrel, let's go. Here's another Scurus. "15 centimeters, 6 inches," says from nose to rump. That is quite small. Tiny range too, just like northern Colombia. It's not nothing. Oh, oh, wonderful. This is like a pocket squirrel. It does look so small. Look at that. This is such a funny, it's also shrunk down squirrel tail. This is a bit narrower. It's tiny. It really is tiny. Exceptionally good mammal. Let me just copy in the attribution. And update the species name. I have very high hopes for this one though. Very little is known about the behavior or biology of this squirrel, beyond the fact that it lives in trees and appears to be diurnal, often confused with the Andean squirrel. AD deficient. Very mysterious squirrel. No information. No information. Population trend is unknown. Once considered a subspecies. No information. Awesome. The world's most enigmatic squirrel. Broken? If something about, yeah, fake squirrel, secret squirrel, that I feel does add up the broken squirrel. The broken score a bit. Energetic. I feel like squirrels are always scampering about, and this one must be kind of elusive. Weltering. I mean, like, northern Colombia must be quite hot, right? And it's active during the game. I feel like it must be following the rules to, like, it must have some, like, strict code it adheres to be so elusive. The world's most enigmatic squirrel. Small. I think that's all I can put. I think that is all we know about this squirrel. Oh, that is true. That stuff is messed up. Like, you know this thing about how body size is barely correlated with jump height? Like, it is about as hard for, I mean, it makes sense when you think about it, but it's about as hard for a, like, fly or something to jump 2 inches as it is for an elephant to jump 2 inches, because, like, your mass scales more rapidly than your muscular strength or whatever. And when you think of like there's these fleas that can jump incredible heights, right? So it kind of makes sense. But yeah, if you like shrunk yourself down to like 1 inch tall or grew yourself up to like 100 feet tall, apparently you would jump roughly the same amount. You'd be able to jump roughly the same amount. I mean, ignoring all the other things that make that kind of hypothetical so strange. Hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Just reviewing the Santander dwarf squirrel. Let's spin another mammal. Hit another mouse. Man, we are in like the rodent zone. This is insane. Why do we keep killing rodents? Eisentraut striped mouse. Wonderful. Is that the... I feel so stupid for asking this, but isn't like Eisentraut the Breaking Bad guy? Some Ermintrout? I also love when they have a common name like this, like Eisentraut's Hybomys. That is so cheating. You cannot pretend Hybomys is your common name. That's just the genus. That is lacking as hell. Which character is Striped Mouse? Ooh, but a naturalist calls this the Cameroon forest mouse. That's exciting. Oh, but inactive taxon? What's going on here? Rufocanis? Why are you moving me to Rufocanis? Oh, and here you have yeah. Wait, what can the wheel say again? Badius. See what Gbif has to say. I wonder if this has been like merged with another species. Welcome back to the Rogan Ravine. Exactly. They seem fine with this being its own species. They do not have equivalent to any other ones, so I will go with it. Very common in Mount Cameroon. Striped mouse is exciting. Should we have an illustration? No. Man. Is there really no pictures of this guy? I wish it was this, but I am skeptical. This website seems fake as hell. Website is fake as hell. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to draw this one. As always, they love to tease you with this legend. There should be an image to go with this legend that would have the illustration, but whatever automated system they use to create this did not have it. Here we go. One stomach contains 60% animal matter. Awesome. These are like supposedly very common, but then they're listed as endangered and we know nothing about them. I guess being common on one mountain doesn't quite make you common over on... Ooh, strictly terrestrial? Strict? Am I allowed to incorporate that? I am desperate here. I think I am. I think I'm allowing myself. The word strictly appears, it's strict. Well, let me paste the species name for this fake ass mouse. let me try and paint this mouse. I hope y'all forgive me, I'm drawing with a mouse in GIMP, which is already horrific for art. I'm also not allowed to zoom in or move the canvas because I'll screw up the screen capture. And my mouse sensitivity is not set up well for drawing. I'm making many excuses, but I hope you understand. That's like barely visible. Drawing mouse with a mouse, exactly. That is a very common occurrence. This stream, I feel. Is this like not pitch black? I think this, yeah, this is like 222, that's why it's so. There we go. Ooh, that is way too thick of a line weight. Whatever. It's Eisentraut striped mouse. Before I draw the stripe and stuff, let me see if the GBIF page at least has information on the coloration. Just as a dorsal stripe. Silky and shiny, dark reddish brown to dark brown. But does it say which? Can I see other members of its genus at least? Seems like a black stripe. Okay, I can do that. Like a reddish brown base and a black stripe. I think like this color will be good. Base. Yeah. Oh my god, thank you so much. Also, welcome, Gigo Fantasy. Welcome. That's why they're rejected. They're like kicked out of people's houses. I appreciate that level of commitment. Holy shit, thank you. I am, like, there are too many mammals for me to spend forever on each one, so I hope you understand. But I really wish I did more hunting like that on, like, the mysteries we reach. So I'm always so grateful when someone else finds the answer to, like, some question like that. I can't forget the stripe, of course. Let's get like a nice dark brown for that. Yeah, that's awesome. There we go. Beautiful. I'm like slowly getting slightly better at these half-assed drawings of mice. Once I figure out a way to either connect my iPad nicely or just I break down and get a drawing tablet for my PC, I will be unstoppable. Broken? There's too many like contradictions in this thing's like GBIF page. Like it's plentiful, but it's also almost extinct, and also we know nothing about it. Energetic. It eats animals, and you kind of have to be a bit energetic to hunt. Weltering? It lives in like a mountain in Cameroon? Once again, I think subadults is such a funny, like, incredibly cruel way of describing teenagers. So, like, needlessly mean. I love it. Can we get some images of Mount Cameroon? How sweltering. Oh, this looks quite sweltering. It's an active volcano. Okay, wait, hold on. If it lives on an active volcano, it can seem like it's quite cold currently. This is Celsius, to be clear. I gotta factor that in. And again, we keep learning that mice have poor bioregulation. The word strictly appeared. Another enigmatic creature lives on an active volcano. Might explain its endangered status. I mean, probably not. Probably that has actually very little role, but funny to suggest otherwise. Let's roll another mammal. Murina. I think this is like a generic bat, like a fruit bat or something. We've had a lot of Murinas before. We can think last. Yeah, tube nose bat. Crazy sporadic range. And it sounds like this one, we're not even sure if they're still there anymore. In the south of Thailand. Lots of bats and mice today. I don't know what's up with that. Oh, that is quite cute though. Little guy. Just everything today been a bagger arrogant. I believe every roll we've gotten. Oh, there's a bandicoot. There's a bandicoot. How can I forget that? Though if I'm being perfectly honest, as far as mammals go, the bandicoot is close to the rodent territory. I will roll a dog next. Thank you. Never. I also love this gilded. I can kind of see, I mean, the lighting makes it hard. It is somewhat golden. I'll grant them that. No DNA barcodes. Awesome. Large scrotal glands. Purpose of these glands is uncertain, but they are likely used for sexual marking. These glands secrete a clear, pungent liquid.
Wow!
Oh my god!
Intense!
Trigonic dude, thank you
always
so
intense.
much! Welcome in everyone, welcome. Go evening. Whoa, someone beat me to the shout out. Welcome. How was your stream? What were you up to? Welcome Dragonic, welcome Linkberry, welcome in everyone. We're just reading about the gilded tube-nose bats, who apparently have enlarged scrotal glands which secrete a clear, pungent liquid. Who doesn't though? I'm young and I review every species of mammal. So we always pick 4 random criteria. Where like this one's kind of confusing because we still have the leftover giga from the last one. But Chugei's adjectives are broken, energetic, sweltering, and strict. So we will be reviewing this bat based off how well it satisfies each of those 4 criteria. Not a ton more information on these from here, but that's fine. I think we've got enough. Oh, hell yeah. When you say like Wiimote emulation, are you using like a mouse, a physical Wiimote, or like something else entirely as the substitute? Oh, hell yeah. I've never thought about like what the... I mean, I know this can... I guess I figured this could be done, but yeah. I can't even imagine what the hardware is like. I hope that went well. I wish I was... I wish I had the skills for like more hardware tinkering. I love like watching videos of these like weird console mods and hardware tinkering and that sort of stuff because it's a really cool topic. But I know I have very little experience in actually screwing around with that kind of thing. But yeah, I hope it went well. I hope there weren't too many technical difficulties. Yeah, I'm thinking about the pungent, secreting a pungent fluid. Maybe this is mean, but to me that gives like a big of a broken score. So at least stuff I associate with things that aren't working properly, even though it probably has a perfectly good reason to do so. It does also, I think, raise its energetic score to me. Sweltering. Let's look at the climate. Another very tropical range. There was some indication that bats had like some issues with thermal regulation. Evergreen forests. And see, it does seem to well, no, this is quite inland. It's not like exclusively coastal. I think this is kind of sweltering, like maybe a 180 on the gullet. Oh hell yeah! Glad you hear mostly went well. Wonderful. I'm feeling these are not very strict. But yeah. I love this image. It has like a good shape to it. It looks like it's like wearing a thick winter coat or something, which maybe should increase. I guess it's already a fairly high sweltering score. But something about just how far up it goes. It looks like it'd be hot in the jungle. Oh, this hag. No DNA. Barcodes and Rogel poaches secrete a clear, pungent fluid of unknown purpose. And like, what am I gonna say that tops that? I think that's all there is to say about the Gilgig tube-nosed bat. Let's roll another mammal. Lego Thrix. Lego's like bunny. I should know what Thrix means. Like I don't. It's a thing. I wonder if this is genuinely a bunny or just the bunny like something or not. Holy moly! Look at this. It's such a strange coat that this has. It almost looks like its like fur doesn't fit it. Like it like bought a sweater that was a couple sizes too big, you know? Incredibly fashionable though. Incredibly good looking monkey. Very wise looking as well. Oh, that's a really good... No! No, it's a subspecies? You're kidding me, not again. Why is it always the good rolls? Why is it always the good rolls that get nullified? Can I make sure that the parent species is on this list? It is just a duke, as many monkeys are. But yeah, so for anyone new here or just missed the time it happened before, I'm only allowed to review species as the arbitrary rule I've set myself, which means I have to currently be viewed as species and they cannot be extinct. So in this case, what happens is this purported list of mammal species is like more than a decade out of date, and taxonomy's in flux. So while I don't feel pressure to like review every newly discovered species for the rest of eternity, I do feel pressure to, in the case where like something that formerly had species status is now classified as a subspecies, to like skip it over and only use the parent species. So this is a long and roundabout way of saying the first like truly wonderful role of the stream, the Lagothrix popiga, is now invalidated because it's a subspecies. Let me just make sure before I do this, because sometimes Wikipedia is hasty. I know, Nimmer, but it has to be a truly random distribution. And the parent species has a slot in the wheel. And if I keep doing that, you know, I'm gonna skew the distribution. I'm gonna review all the fun mammals first. And I'll leave myself with all the poor ones. And I love setting like insane restrictions, and I think it's really funny if I'm not allowed to review this cool monkey on a stupid technicality that I solely set for myself. So you're absolutely right. I could just do the parent species. I could just review humanity now. I could just write in Homo sapiens, but you know, the wheel forbids me. But let me make sure, because sometimes it's like still in dispute whether as species status. Sometimes GBIF will say otherwise, and then I'm happy to review it if it could be its own species. But no. Synonym of Lagothrix subspecies popiga. It says it right there. I am so sorry. Everyone say goodbye to the silvery woolly monkey as we inevitably roll another bag and skeg. Dendromus lovati. Goodbye. Dendromus. Another climbing mouse. Let's fucking go. Quite cute, quite good looking. I'm complaining about all the mice and backs we've got, but at least they've been fun mice and backs, you know? Is Gendro tree? Okay, I was confused about this before. That would make a ton of sense. I think someone may be sag. Yeah, concerning trees. That makes so much sense. Okay, okay. So definitely... thank you. This has been bothering me before. And I think it's maybe someone has told me before, but I just immediately forgot it. Lovac. Hey, welcome, circle back. Welcome, welcome. Let's see if we can get like photos of these. I see. Yeah, I think this did come up before. Oh, it gets so yellow. Holy crap. Again, you don't get many colors in mammals, but when you get like a bright yellow like this, that is just a delight. Look at that. This is a bumblebee, you know? Let's read a bit about these. Mostly terrestrial, apparently builds a grass nest under bulb. Galgan, exactly. Oh, so we thought it was related to a similar looking mouse? Or no? Oh, we thought it was like unique taxonomically? But no, it's just like hyper specialized and it's actually like closely related to some other mice. Oh, strictly terrestrial habitats. I'm taking that. Let's go. Broken? Like this hyper-specific adaptiveness points to, and it's just strangeness points to it being a bit broken to me. Now check it, was there anything about that? Oh, it hibernates. That definitely cuts into it. And it hibernates during the cooler months, which maybe means it's like more sweltering than usual because it's like mostly conscious during the summer. At least possibly. Doesn't seem like that's resolved yet. But I think even potentially hibernating substantially lowers your energetics. Or intuitively. Oh, and let me update the species name before I forget. Let me check that range again. Oh yeah, extremely hot, right? Like, isn't the like hottest inhabiting place in the world somewhere in like Western Ethiopia or something? I remember reading about that. I'm gonna say like Chukan or something. And the word strict appeared, so it's strict. I'm grasping at straws here. Bumblebee mouse. We thought these were evolutionarily distinct, but it turns out they're just hyper specialized. I'm gonna need second climbing mouse. Okay. He has insane coloration. Like, that is really cool. Youngest. I like that one. It could be me that you interpret young as. It could also just be literally young. Let me add that to the pool. I like interprets me. Like, how me is it? Oh, yellowish and yellow are both on here. It would score quite highly in both of those. Yeah, it's definitely catered to me. Alright. Let's spin one more mammal. Callicebus? Barbarabrownae. So normally when they like name it after a person, they go with their last name. I love that they chose to presumably use this person's full name in the species, just so there's no doubt about which Barbara we're talking about, or which Brown we're talking about. That's awesome. Barbara Brown's tiki monkey, critically endangered. Oh crap. Less than 250 mature individuals remain. Yeah, deforestation, cattle ranching, agriculture, continued urbanization. A few individuals are found being kept as pets. Enigmatic species. I wonder if we can find any images. Should be a Kaggle being red. Welcome, Solar Forest. Yeah, Barbara Brown, one word. Like, in that species name is so funny to me. All lowercase, too. We gotta save this monkey. Oh, look at that brightly colored tail. Look at that, like, color blocking. It also has, like, this thing is like a sheep. Like, look at that super heavy cover of wool cover. Insane. This image was Christine Prates. Really good roll. Always love a primate. The male actively participates in parental care. Hell yeah. Sounds like we thought might be subspecies. Now I get kind of like behavioral information. And yeah, it's like, I think the fact that this forest is becoming like arid scrubland due to deforestation is going to make it quite sweltering. Yeah, it was very recently described. That is true. That's kind of insane. We only like described this as a unique species like 35 years ago. Broken, unfortunately. Energetic. Monkeys just strike me as such energetic mammals, and with no, like, specific behavioral information. That is true, yeah. It's fine. Though it's always, like, you imagine it's discovered, but I never know, like, with something like this where it's formally described as a subspecies, is it that we, like, discovered it in 1990, or we've been seeing these all the time, but we just thought they were a different kiwi monkey, and it was only then that we realized they might be distinct. Would you like literally discover like monkeys in the Amazon like this? So maybe it does mean that. And like if it's described as a subspecies and then elevated to species Scagus, they still have that description as the original year. Yeah, I think these are quite sweltering. These seem chill. I don't think these are strict. Critically endangered. We gotta save these. Really cool tail situation. These kinda look like sheeps. They're shaggy. Oops. It's awesome. Just really good. Always love a timely monkey. And yeah, we discovered grunge before this monkey. That's worthy of inclusion here. That's a really good point. It's crazy. Alright, let me take a quick ag break with some water. I will see you all very soon. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Let's... Oh, actually, let me ag. I almost forgot. Most important comment. There we go. Thank you, Bep. Like spin another monkey. Or wishful thinking there. It could happen, you know? I meant to just say spin another man. Oh, wait! Holy shit! The accidental called shot. That's so funny. I honest to God just meant to say like spin another mammal, but I will get into existence. Let's fucking go. Snow monkey! Is this? Wait, this is so sad because I'm pretty sure I talked about this last time and I wasn't sure of the species at the time. But this is, I'm quite sure, the exact species in, let me check. The like fan created stone in focus video. This is definitely that guy, right? I can't like play it because I only need to mute my BGM because I realize I can't play it without like immediately getting copy strike. But that's the snow monkey for sure. And there's a recent addition to the pool of IDM. And I was really hoping we'd somehow roll the Japanese macaque for that. Unfortunately not be, but holy shit, what a roll. I love this guy so much. Also, right off the bat, this is not a sweltering creature. God, look at them. They're so beautiful. They look so huggable. Again, like, monkeys are people, you know? Like, when you look at it, this is just a whole ass person. It's messed up. Like, look at that face. Look at those eyes. Like, I would just, like, start trying to talk to this. It'd be like, it's crazy how much like this they are. No other non-human primate lives farther north, nor in a colder climate. I want to give it a sweltering. They do love their hot springs, that's true. Maybe I can give this a sweltering score, despite being the northernmost monkey. Look at that. They are sweltering in the hot springs. So is the, I always assume it's like capybara hot springs where it's completely fake, but no, is this like, I mean not completely fake, but like completely artificial, like that they just bring the capybaras to the hot springs and sure the capybaras like it. But did these like Japanese macaques actually like just stumble on the hot springs and started hanging out there on their own accord? Because that's what this caption makes it sound like. I mean, that really is what this caption makes it sound like. That is so awesome if so. That's wonderful. They just genuinely hang out there. That's so good. Matrilineal societies, hell yeah. Remain recruiters regardless of their groomers. Messed up. That's really cute to imagine, believe me. Like, they saw these people chilling in the hot spring and they just wanted to play along, and then they realized, wait, this is really nice. Wait, really good paragraph coming up. During the mating season, the face and genitalia of males redden and their tails stand erect, and the faces and anogenital regions of females turn scarlet. Macaques copulate both on the ground and in the trees. Roughly 1 in 3 copulations lead to ejaculation. Macaques signal when they're ready to mate by looking backwards over shoulder, scanning skill, or walking backwards towards their potential partner. Just like genuinely moonwalking. What a fucking creature. A female emits a squawk, squeak, or produces an atonal cackle during copulation. Males have no copulatory vocalization. Male macacas are generally bisexual. Hell yeah. Same. God. Look at them chilling in the hot spring. Yeah, that's true. There are like an insane number of hot springs. Whoa, this is awesome. One female washed off the pacagos left in the river water rather than brushing off, and then later dipped her clean food into salty seawater. After a while, other members of her troop started to copy her behavior. This trait was then passed on from generation to generation until eventually all except the oldest member of the troops were washing their food and even seasoning it in the sea. She was the first observed balling up wheat with air pockets in soil, throwing it all into the water, and then waiting for the wheat to float back up, free from the soil, to consume it. This is like distillation or something. This is like... I would not come up with this. Yeah, the salty dip, the flavors. This is so cool. The macaque has other unusual behaviors, including bathing together in hot springs and rolling snowballs for fun? Are you kidding me? They roll snowballs for fun? Wait, is there a video of this? Insanely high tier. Yes, yes! Get the BGM. 1 second. We gotta observe this in full glory. Is that soundbite?
By copying the others.
Okay, Reggie.
This little monkey is doing his best.
I think I need that for like... I don't know what it would be triggered by, but one of my alerts has to just be that sound clip of this little monkey is doing his best. I think... Yeah, that should be... Hey, thank you for the follow. That should be my follow notification. Maybe I'll write something down. So I can't do it. Like, I need to figure out, because currently all my alerts are sourced from the movie Repo Man, which everyone should see if you haven't already. Wonderful movie. But I can't, like... It's such a stupid restraint I've put on myself that I can't, like, give up on it now, as tempting as this is. Maybe I could just have that on a soundboard or something. Maybe it wouldn't be a regime, but holy shit. This little monkey is doing his best. Wait, I know, that could be... Yeah, My Monkey Mikey. Someone alert My Monkey Mikey to this sound clip. I can post the YouTube video if anyone wants this. But, yeah, really good soundbite there. The timestamp for that is 1:19.
To stay part of the gang.
Oh. Tragedy. Holy shit. They're so cute. Look at them gathering for sweet potato. I love that sweet potato seems to be their favorite snack. Oh, the 3 wives on monkeys. The see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. Those are snow monkeys. Those are Japanese macaques. Oh yeah, the painting, the painting. That is insanely good. I love that texture. But I need you for the image. Use one of the hot spring pictures. They're just so iconic. What's there to say? Really good. Oh, let me check out iNaturalist. I haven't... Oh my god, that is wonderful. That is really good. Yeah, this is a fundamental monkey. What just happened? I toggled something and now my imp capture is slightly off. Alas. I'm curious why though. I can't believe after all that we got back-to-back really good monkeys. That is like pretty good monkey into insanely good monkey. I feel like there's more than enough information already to go off, but I just have to savor this. I have to check what there is on GBIF. Yeah, so this is like just genuine behavior. This isn't just like learn from humans or some goofy thing. Like it's just how they survived the winters in the hot tub. They're good swimmers. Well, they sleep in trees, but they're two islands, which have no predators for these monkeys. They just chill on the ground. That's great. Some of these monkeys are used for teaching purposes in medical and dental schools. There's something incredibly surreal to me. Hey, welcome, Randall. There's something incredibly surreal to me about like a classroom full of students watching like someone brush this macaque's teeth. Like I'm sure that's not exactly what's going on there, but I choose to believe that's what's happening. Fruit, seeds, nuts, leaves, flowers, shoots, bugs, bark. And yeah, the whole thing about like learning to dip their potatoes in the water is to season them is so cool. Wonderful creatures. Broken? No, these are not broken at all. These are maybe in like the overpowered sense, but not in the sense I've been using. Energetic? No. Man, it sucks. They're gonna get low score, but only because they're wonderful. But yeah, they're just... yeah, and they're not strict. They're like the chillest monkeys imaginable. They're like not strict in the slightest. Again, the wheel has conspired against these wonderful creatures. God, it's 250 insane. Maybe like 249. 250 should be reserved for like truly exceptional, but I've been like It's funny, I was gonna give them a low score originally, but no, I've been completely won over. These things just like live in the hot springs, basically. Yeah, Q49 might even be excessive, but I do think they're sweltering. They play. They play. They play with snowballs. Divin, I have my personal favorites, but I think that is an extremely respectable choice. Like, these are definitely like top 10 for me. I think if I like found out someone's favorite like mammal was a Japanese macaque, I immediately know they're like my kind of person. You know, that's like a good person to hang out with, is someone whose favorite mammal is the Japanese macaque, because it definitely a good sign of case. Like, hell yeah, Jam. Yeah. Very fair. Of them, if Decay goes in the ocean first to clean it, then to season it, and then all the others in the troop learn to do this too. They throw bundles of wheat and mud into the ocean so that buoyancy separates the wheat from the mud. These are smarter than I am. Insane. Really good. What's Hit Monkey? I'm not familiar. Myotis fortitans. I think this is a bat. Yep, the cinnamon Myotis. Delicious. Found in Mexico. Ah, good face. Really fun guy. Wait, this one is so cinnamon. This one's like literally cinnamon donut. Like, look at that. Also, yeah, incredibly fake common name. Like, cinnamon Myotis is insane. Again, it's like crazy to me when they just pretend the genus is the common name. Like, oh, hell yeah, Jam. That sounds delightful. I feel like I've had this photographer before. What's that? This is... I feel like this might not be my first one. Cruzago Cortez joint. There's so many, like, repeat photographers. It's pretty awesome. It's a bit hard to keep track of. Big one seat. Share roosts. The individuals hang separately rather than clustered together. Hey, welcome, Benemy. Welcome, welcome. Catches insects in flight. Eat small insects, termites, and isopterans. Not a lot to go off, if I'm being honest. Roosts caves, crevices, tunnels, abandoned buildings, thatched roofs, hollow trees, holes in thistle stems, and coiled leaves. Again, love the hyperspecificity. Broken, it is kind of strange. Energetic? I mean, the image looks so energetic. Oh, this is also a lovely detail. It flies slowly and erratically at heights of 2 to 4 meters. It does not know what it's doing. The image is so energetic, though. I have to give it that. Sweltering? Tropical rainforest, quite a lot of fur. It's active during the night when it's a bit cooler. I think it's sweltering more than average, but not like a crazy amount. Like maybe this is like a 140. Strict, this thing looks very playful. And it's a rule breaker, like hanging out in abandoned buildings. This doesn't strike me as strict in this at all. No way anyone calls this the cinnamon Myotis. Common name, my ass. It does look like a cinnamon donut, though. Delightful. Okay, maybe. I'm deleting it. You win. You win. Apparently it is called the cinnamon Myotis commonly. We're gonna say the cinnamon Myotis. But commonly. Weird to ask the cinnamon Myotis. It should be, that'd be great. Common name, my ass. Nusophontes superscas. Fun name. No idea what that entails. Oh no! Shit. What was it? Extinct in the 1500s? I still have no idea what kind of creature this was. Like, its whole family is extinct. No, extinct shrew? Brutal. Hey PW, welcome. We are about to have a moment of silence for the Western Cuban Nisophontis. Rest in peace, Western Cuban Nisophontis. Let us now roll a new species. Nick Skeg. Dobsonia, another Dobsonia. Wait, was this the Bangaku, or am I like falsely getting my hopes up? Which one was the Dobsonia? No, this was the naked bag fruit bat. How could I be so foolish? No, we have to review the shrew. We do not increment the shrew counter, unfortunately, for extinct shrews. Good question, though. Greenish colored fur? That can't be real. Wait, what the hell? There's no way. There's no green mammals. I refuse to believe this. Wait, is that the right species? I think that's the wrong. No, that is. Greenish? I'm telling you, like. Oh, wait, okay, I kind of see what they're going for. Yeah, that is this image. As opposed to, like, say, like, cruel and disparaging things to zoologists. But no, this image is, it is a bit greenish. Like, just a bit. It's really yellow. But. Oh yeah, this is Greedra. It is a green dragon. Closest to green dragon in the mammal class at least. It is a kiwi. It is a kiwi kind of color. Green and stretching it, but they can say greenish, and this is as green as a mammal's gonna get. So I kind of, you know, have to hand it to them. They got me. Like, it's a bit editorialized. It's a bit, I don't know, of marketing should call it the greenish one, or should call it greenish, but I think they can get away with it. Yeah, it is kind of an underripe banana look to it. Oh, also, wait. I should be clear, I'm not being mean when I say this, because an naturalist actively tells you to do this because it makes other people's lives easier, but I also always love when someone's like, hey, I'm pretty sure that image you took is a bat. Because, like, this helps because, you know, people often upload images and don't bother to tag it at all. And doing this means anyone who's like a bat specialist and has their filter set to order Chiroptera will find it. So it is just like without question a helpful service and like a really good way of making yourself useful to a naturalist if you're not a specialist. But again, yeah, extremely funny to me. That's always like, I think after spending sufficiently enough time looking at this, I'm pretty sure I can confidently say this is a bat. Yeah, I mean, I've been doing this stream forever. I could not tell you what family that bat belongs to just by looking at it. Forever, it's been a few months, but you know what I mean. I've seen a fair amount of bats, and I still have no idea. I cannot blame them at all. Gregarious and congregate in large colonies in limestone caves. Yes, what can I tell you? I'm telling you, they are all crazy for figs. It comes up every single time. We know very little about this. Mother was foraging in a village garden, confirming that mothers at least occasionally carry young when foraging. I love that. It's like, take your kid to work day. It's awesome that they bring the kid along to foraging. Do you think the kid like helps? Like the young with its mother breast, but do you think it like points out the particularly succulent figs that it sees? I like to imagine so. Lives in village gardens. It's wonderful. Alright, let's get reviewing. This was the... God, what was the common name for this one? The Halmaherinae back, sure. Broken. I mean, it's turning green. That's not a good sign, I don't think. Backs are chill. I don't think it's energetic. I feel I'm repeating myself a lot in these bat reviews. Weltering. Again, Indonesia's quite hot. Moist lowland forests. Tropical moist lowland forests. They are nocturnal and hang out in caves, which is kind of cool. Thinking a similar score for this one. This thing looks like it follows the... Well, I don't know, it being green kind of breaks the rules. They're gregarious and congregate in large colonies. I don't know if they're... I don't think they're strict, actually. It is a little green. Well, in reptiles, it feels like a pretty good sign. Feel a lot of top-tier reptiles are green. Mammals, it feels a little concerning. They take their kids along when they forage. How lovely. I think that's good. Monodelphis, emiliae. Ooh, an opossum. Lovely. No pogos on Inoculus, unfortunately. Whoa, G-Biff's loading very slowly. Okay, there we go. Is there an illustration here? Number 70, apparently. That's awesome. This one that is slowly phasing in. God, that is such a good expression. It kind of almost looks like a frog or something. That is wonderful. Look at that thing. Delightful. So strange. Oh, wobble mode! Wobble mode is engaged. Give me 1 second. Almost there. Hello! Welcome, Farm Skags. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. We are just reviewing this opossum, this gray-style opossum. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I like was messing around with trying to rig my avatar, and it's like, oh, I wonder what happens if I set the rotational drag on my torso to the maximum, because even like adjusting it a little bit led to a log of wobbliness. So I was curious what would happen if I did that, and it turns out this is what happens when you do that. But yeah, I'm glad everyone gets to see this. I get a cold open in this mode. I think it's very Looney Tunes in a fun way. I'm quite happy with how it turned out. Again, it's nothing like crazy on my end. It's just adjusting a slider to the maximum. But I always think the like funnest discoveries are just like setting a variable to something it's like really not supposed to be. This makes me really want to learn rigging. Like, I also like... I've always been like... felt like I could never do face rigging on a model because I just feel so much pressure to like make eye contact with the camera and stuff. But then I realized I'm in a perfect situation where Creature geniusly gave me a design where the eyes are covered up by the bangs, which is something I just love. I think it's such a good look. But it also just incidentally has the advantage that I don't have to worry about eye tracking at all, potentially. Mouth tracking I have no problem with. Yeah, I think that was such a genius design idea by Creature. I really love the hair. So it does make me kind of want to learn tracking, learn rigging for models. I don't think we've gotten a pygmy possum yet. So this possum does seem quite small. Where was the size? Yeah, like 12 centimeters long. These are quite short. They weigh 20 to 60 grams. That's nothing. Oh, I'm very excited for farm skags. Wait, this is so fake. Ventral fur is a bright violet pink? A bright violet pink? That can't be real, right? There's no way. This has to be like a prank Chibiff is pulling on me. There's no way this opossum has bright pink fur. Awesome, when you look it up, you get Pink Tail from DreamWorks. This is just not real. This is just a lie. Because there's no way they just found one opossum with bright pink fur and didn't bother taking the photo, right? I'm gonna be thinking about this for the rest of my day. What the hell do they mean? Oh, I wonder if it's like some stupid technicality where it doesn't actually like... But it specifically said fur. It's not like it's talking about its skin being bright pink, you know? I think that increases its broken score. So I think the timer is... Oh, yeah, I'll leave on wobble mode for a second, it's fine. I think the time's about... I need to like figure out a way to automate wobble mode, but I think it's just impossible. I think it's just I have to do it manually every time. One second, let me toggle it back off. There we go. No longer wobbling. Opossums strike me as very energetic. Was there any like behavioral information? I don't think so. The bright pink fur strikes me as an energetic trait. It is a new cryptic. It is insane that they just dropped that it has bright violet to pink fur. Then like move on, like that's alright. It's like up north in Brazil, this thing has to be kind of sweltering. No, this one's too weird to be strict. This thing does not enforce the rules. Yeah, let me just paste. Whoops. It's insane. Alright, let's roll another mammal. Ooh, instead of a rice mouse, this is a tiny rice mouse. That's exciting. The Highland small rice rat. Okay, that is delightful. The Colombians ones might be their own species. It is a tiny rice mouse. That is quite good. Can we get a picture, please? Please. Oh, yes. Yes, and they're doing the... I don't like that. Let me just hide the... I don't know why there is some impaled one. That's kind of messed up. But the other images are delightful. Like, check this guy out. Check this guy out. Look at that little ball of fur. It is tiny. It also... Doesn't this look like you just woke it up? Like it's like 5 a.m. and you just like woke it up and it looks so like annoying and disorienting. Yeah, it's very sleeny in this image. Hey, welcome Pascaporo, welcome. Check out the Highland small rice rat. I love this photo, they're all good, but I have to go with this one. It's too little to be awake, exactly. It gets a cog and ball. I love like, some voles are very cog and ball as well. I love when that happens. This attribution is G Normand. Let's read about this guy. How much info? Eat parts of plants. Yeah, doesn't look like there's a ton useful information. Paramos! Didn't we have paramos not too long ago? Weren't those like a nice biome? Yeah. Yeah, paramos were awesome. Nice to have paramos make a comeback. Again, one of my favorite like random instead again, gill information, pieces of information you should get from these streams are all these like strange biomes and plants I learn about from looking up these species. Right off the bat, I want to make some mention of this being another paramo dweller. Broken? No, this thing is perfect. This thing is not broken at all. Energetic, it looks so sleepy. Once again, I think we're getting... Hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Once again, we're getting a wonderful animal that unfortunately, because of the adjectives of the day, scores quite poorly. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you. Welcome in. Weltering? Up in the highlands in like Colombia, Ecuador, Peru. Moist forest. The paramos look quite hot. I think this thing is sweltering. And we did hear that like mice have poor thermal regulation. I know it's called a rat, but that line is kind of blurry. I guess I've learned from this stream and it certainly looks more mouse-like to me. Strict? Ah, this thing's chill. I don't think this thing is strict in the slightest. It looks like it just woke up. It looks like you just woke it up. It's a bit annoying, but mostly dazed. Delightful legal cotton ball. Big fan of the Highland small rice rat. Okay, so it looks like another act's about to start, so I'll take another quick 4-minute break. I will be right back. Actually, maybe a slightly longer break because I'm a bit hungry, so I might grab something to eat. But either way, I will see you soon. And yeah, feel free to just like mute the tab or whatever and leave because no one likes ads. Welcome back, everyone. Sorry again for taking a little longer than usual, but I feel very re-energized. Just had a banana and a couple of cookies, and I'm like brimming with life once again. Let's spin another mammal. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Oh, miss. Another mouse. But the last mouse was great. I feel I can't complain. The cactus mouse! Often called deer mice. Not to be confused with dormice. Really good name. Ooh, wide range. Yeah, very fun. Oh, hackberry nutlets. Love a good hackberry nutlet. Not to mention mesquite beans. The cactus hangs out with other deer mouse. They have been described as shy, excitable, and seldom bites when handled. Would you believe I am often described in the exact same way? Maybe less active during the full moon. I love being a seed predator. That's such a funny way of saying like herbivore. This is a fierce predator of like seeds, of grains and plants, you know. Ideal laboratory animals since they keep clean, live well in captivity, and have a high rate of productivity. They have no known negative effects on humans or human-related activities. Excellent sentence. Also, I love the phrase human-related activities. Do any of you ever engage in any human-related activities? Exactly. Never. Fair. Male cactus mouse in a jar with a peanut on his head. Caught in a residential house in Albuquerque. So mean. This is what? What? Oh man. Oh man. Oh, that's really good. Hell yeah, cactus mouse. Okay. I mean, why am I even looking at photos? Nothing is gonna top the one in a jar with a peanut on its head. Let's read some more about the cactus mouse. There are some good photos though. Pretty awesome. God, that's such a mouse. Oh, it enters torpor when it gets too hot. I think that's smart. I think that means it's not sweltering, because it... maybe it is. It's so sweltering that it enters torpor. I don't know how to read that. Wait, really? That's... Wait, this is awesome. I accidentally put the peanut upon his head. He enjoyed it and was later released unharmed. Fuck yeah, thank you for catching that. That is delightful. Really good. And this image was the HKOU. Broken? Not really. I mean, a bit, maybe. No, these are very chill. They enter torpor. They're like, well, they're shy and excitable, actually. Excitable does raise it up a bit. But they mostly seem chill. I think the fact that they enter torpor in the heat, at first I was going to count that as being low sweltering because they're not like fully conscious for it. I think that means they just cannot handle the heat, which is a sign I think it's actually very sweltering. Strict? No, these guys are again very chill. They're like friendly. They're just like happy in captivity. Okay, so the first note without a gout has to be the image description. Here, let me get the exact quote about them in captivity. I think just... Yeah, this is really good. And yeah, sea predator of course deserves mention. And this is already mammal number 20. So I have a license to end the stream. I've hit my threshold, but I think I want to keep going. So I do want to end on a good one. So if I get some like insane roll, I'll end it. But otherwise, I think I have a few more mammals in me. The feather-tailed possum. Oh, really good. So I like how the like American, South American opossums and the like Australian possums are like related, but like they've diverged a bit and they each have their own vibe. But yeah, extremely cute. I love these guys. I see what they mean about the tails. It's kind of insane. Only species in its genus feeds on nectar and pollen and other forest food. Forest food is another great term. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is wonderful. The like illustration did not, it was a great illustration, but did not fully prepare me for how cute this thing is. Look at that. Look at that. Oh god. That is adorable. I really like this one. It's like nervously holding onto the branch. That's such a funny expression. I know, we're getting a lot of really cute little guys, Shige. Well, not only is it the only member of its species, but there's only one other member of its family. Which I don't want to spoil on it, but the pygmy gliding possum or the flying mouse sounds like an exceptionally good role. I am very excited to find this guy's cousin. This is the feather-tailed possum. Well, let's read a bit more about it before we dive into the review. Wait, this has to be a mistake, right? There's no way this thing is like found in Papua, where it makes sense, and then also this marsupial made it into like Central Africa, like by the African Great Lakes. This has to be a mistake, but like imagine, you know? Imagine if they just genuinely make it. Hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Although their tails lack true prehensile tips, they wrap them around branches as extra support while climbing. Cute. When pursued, they will leap several meters between branches or trees. Primarily nocturnal. Hey, thank you, baby Iggy. Welcome in, Iggy Nation. Man, these are really good. I love this guy. Males and females have a strong, musky odor, which was likened to the smell of stale beer. Incredible. Yeah, just reviewing this really wonderful possum. Captive individuals have been maintained for periods of several months on mixed diets of insects, fruits, honey, water, infant cereal, and milk. Also maintain captive individuals for short periods on bananas and pawpaw fruits. The infant cereal, that is so good. Broken, not at all. This thing has it figured out. Energetic? It seems so like meek and shy here. I don't get an energetic vibe from it. Sweltering. It's in Indonesia, it's pretty hot there. Yeah, infant cereal. I have no idea what that means, but I like to imagine a good cereal for infants. No, I should go much higher. Strict. Again, this thing is too meek. Should be strict. This thing looks so cute and pitiful. This thing cannot enforce a rule of a life depending on it. Yeah, I was wondering about that, but infant is such a... maybe against that. So weird. I feel like if I Google this, then yeah, I just get baby cereal. I wonder if it was infant cereal. The dark truth about baby cereal. This is such a unique creature. Like the fact that there's only one other member of its family, not even its genus. Yeah, that's my understanding. That's my best guess. which is very cute. Wraps? I can't get over this decal. Wraps its tail around the branch for stability. Love this so much. Ah, really good roll. Caenolestes convelatus. Oh, shrew opossum, nagapossum shrew. So another borderline one. I think I can't count for the purposes of the wheel. Wait, this. I love when they just like raise more questions than they answer. The generic name derives from the word new and pirate. Thank you for explaining that this thing's name means new pirate, but I don't know if that really. I don't know if that really clears things up. Cute. Really cute. Is it eating a worm? I think it's eating a worm. Hell yeah. That's weird. That does not look like a typical opossum to me. It does look like someone did just like massively increase the size of a shrew. Like I get the name all of a sudden. Just looks like a massively scaled up shrew. This like skeleton is crazy. Doesn't this look like it belongs to a dinosaur or something? Or like some ancient great beast? It does not. It just doesn't look like it fits this silly little guy, you know? Yeah, I think that's the right circle back. Really bizarre. Oh, let me get the image attribution. This is Jorge Brito, who is like maybe the single most used source for photos. Like he has taken, Qian Li is up there as well, but they have taken so many mammal pictures. Another cloud forest dweller. I love this kind of, they're so desperate for breeding information that they always include this. A male captured in mid-September had large testes. It feels you feel bad for that guy that they like, this fact about this one specimen is now forever engraved in the annals of human history. We will forever know that that one shrew opossum had bloated testicles in mid-September. A captive male flourished. Didn't just survive. Didn't just stay stable. A captive male flourished during 5 days on a diet of earthworms and pieces of beef. I have the new diet for you. If you want to flourish, if you want to thrive, try eating nothing but earthworms and pieces of beef. I think they're onto something. This is a blackish shrew opossum. Broken. Again, it's kind of strange. Not like crazy or anything, but I think that does raise the score a bit. Energetic? It kind of looks energetic. Like it's just eating it so vigorously. And like every mammal, it seems, it does live in quite a hot environment. I think this is, and it has like that thick coat. I think this is quite sweltering. Strict? Not particularly. I think that's good for notes. I think that's all I need to include. Maybe I'll say shrew opossums. Kinda crazy. Does opossum have one P or two? Got one. It looks wrong this way, but apparently that is the spelling. Yeah, let me roll another mammal. Yeah. I think I'm gonna wrap it up soon, but just want to end on a good one. I guess an opossum who's a shrew. Yeah, it's messed up. Spalax Galili. Fun name. Really fun name. I have high hopes. Yes! The Middle Eastern blind mole rat. Also known as the Palestine mole rat, I can call it that out of solidarity. Look at that guy. Oh hell yeah. Love a blind mole rat. Observing the dirt displaced by burrowing mole rats can help archaeologists decide where to dig, since it often contains small artifacts like potsherds. That's crazy. But why does it often contain small artifacts? Like just by chance? Like it's just helpful that they dig up deeper dirt from the surface that we can just analyze like at surface level without digging quickly? Or does this like, is it somehow drawn to small pot fragments? This thing just loves collecting pottery. Important lab resistant to cancer. That's kind of crazy. No spontaneous tumors have ever been noticed in blind mole rat. Yeah, extremely resistant to cancer. Yeah, I think you're onto something, Grija. Possible cryptic species. I'm gonna pull up photos. I'm just hiding it because in my experience, yeah. Now this looks fine. Mole rats are just a little more likely to oh my god, wait, you gotta see some of these images. Wait, these are really good. Look at that. This thing is just a tube. This thing is so funny. And then this like shocked expression. This thing is so silly. Look at that. It's like a comic book character. I love this guy. That's wonderful. This image is definitely the funnest, but it's just so cute in these pictures. I feel I should do a flattering photo. I feel it'd be kind of mean to do the like. It's a very expressive face, but I feel like it doesn't want this photo circulating. Like I feel a bit bad. This is like your friend tells you, "Hey, look," and you turn around and they catch you at an awkward moment. Like I feel this is a more respectful choice. Yeah, it's like a slinky. Or something, right? It's crazy. And this image was Roberto Sandaco. Let's just read more about this guy. Chiseltooth Gigger, lovely. Smart, they gig more when it's rainy. Above ground activities include searching, foraging for food, and dispersing. I love to disperse above ground. Absent in true desert. Yeah, it needs a rain to help it gig. That's wonderful. Feeds primarily on tubers and bulbs of very variegate plants. Broken? I think the fact that's like invincible, like, you know, immune to cancer is the opposite. It's like unbreakable. Energetic. I mean, it's a hard-working burrower. Like, that also strikes me as like kind of a comfy life to some extent. Like when it's not digging, it's kind of just chilling down there. Smoking is like keeping out of the sun. Trick distance chill. Immune to cancer. Really cute. Slinky-esque. Good nose. Waits for the rain to do most of its gigging. Clever guy. I think that's good. Shout out to the Palestine mole rat. It's so cute. I can't get over that. Like, look at that nose. Right, typo. Yeah, I think that might be the last mammal of the stream. Part of me kind of wants to keep going, but I have stuff I want to finish tonight. That was really good. Love this little disperser. Thank you all so much for coming by. Thank you to everyone who rigged. That was like a surreal number of rigs today. I really appreciate a lot of new faces. Well, let me do my end of stream chills, as Cubalt calls them. I have a Discord, feel free to join. I have a Bisky. That's about it. I have a website too, it's very out of date, but there's plenty of cool mammal reviews on there. I promise I'll update it soon. Soonish. One day. But yeah, thank you all so much for coming by. This was really fun. Let me just find someone to rig and then I will call it. Oh yeah, I think Cubalt's back. I think she's like on break for the holidays. I was just talking about her. Let's raid Cubalt. She's a wonderful streamer. Very comfy, very good game selection. Box of great Kusoge. Actually, she has a series she goes sometimes called like Sheepstalgia Saturdays, where she looks at like old gaming mags. And it's not what's happening now, but I just wanted to mention this because I think right now she's, what was she up to? She's playing Snatcher for the Mega Sigi. But yeah, she does. Her streams have this like sense of exploration because she'll like dig up these like crazy point and click games, but then she also does these streams called Sheep Scousia Sun Gaze, where she like goes through old gaming mags and gaming forums, and that like sense of exploration was a huge influence for my stream. So send her your love, stop by, and thank you all for coming by once again. It's been a delight. I will see you next time.